G'day guys and gal, we have a pretty good community over here at Majorkill. We laugh, we cry, we hate and we love. However I suppose I, made a big selling point of my earlier career, and to be honest my current, being that sex sells. My Patreon took off because I started posting lewd Warhammer art. Like it went from the classic saddo $200 per month pity money to the foundation of my income when I was going through a bit of a demonetization crisis. Now my love of boobs has not faded, but my need to solely rely on them for my mortgage repayments has. But that begs the question, did I cultivate a society of degenerate virgin simps who will start abandoning me now that I get my artists to draw awesome Warhammer 40k lore artworks instead of tits all the time? Or are you guys and gal fellow boob enjoyers but also have a bunch of other hobbies and desires? There is only one way to test, and it's the most reliable test of them all. Last year I released the 2024 nude cosplay calendar, hiring a bunch of models, putting them in cosplay, taking nude photos, editing them and printing. We sold a lot of booby calendars. This year we have released the 2025 cosplay calendar, but it's different. Instead of boobies, it's insanely epic moments from Warhammer 40k's lore. Some of my personal favorite moments printed with love and printed on premium 300 GSM paper before then being put into a calendar format. I made sure to pick a moment from every faction's lore so they're all represented. My personal favorites in the calendar is Abaddon getting punched in the face by Valdor during the End and Death Volume 3, the War in Heaven artwork which goes hard as fuck and I would say is by far the most awesome rendition. Literally has Kane in his true form in it. We have Tusker Demon Killer versus the Blood Prince, where Tusker slices off the Blood Prince's nutsack before he dies. This actually happened in the lore. And my last favorite is Angron holding up the Titan's foot to save Lorga in the Betrayer book. The best part is that these are just my favorites. Each artwork is made with just as much care and consideration, so everyone will have their own favorites. I mean, we have Medieval Emperor versus the fucking Void Dragon. Now here's how we test. I know how many booby calendars I sold for 2024. This year's calendar is arguably better quality, it has better font, it has cute little quotes, it's more on theme, the Legendary Edition features custom front and back cover art and an additional artwork and is signed. Plus it wasn't out of date when I released it. Objectively, it's better, and despite inflation being a little slut this year, it's exactly the same price as the previous year's calendar. So I guess the challenge is, if we end up selling more booby calendars than epic lore artwork calendars, then the data would suggest that indeed we are a bunch of degenerate virgin simps, as we value the pictures of tits more than 40k lore. However, if we sell more 40k lore art calendars, then that forever dispels the notion that we are anything other than loyal servants of the Emperor, and no one can ever talk shit again. At least not about being virgin simps. Is this an extremely overt and obvious way for me to try and market and pressure you into buying a calendar from me? You bet your fucking ass it is, but that doesn't change the truth. To sprinkle the cherry on top, if we do end up selling more 2025 lore art calendars than we do 2024 booby calendars, I will release a special Sanguinius nude cosplay photo shoot that cost me a few grand to put together that I've been sitting on for a while. It's pretty insane. So as a reward for not being a virgin simp, you literally get angelic tits. Also, physical calendars are very handy to have. I love using my booby calendar to plan out my month, especially when I'm getting overwhelmed and need to structure what I'm actually doing. Just putting the main objective or event for each day solidifies it in my memory 10 times more than some bullshit Google Calendar or whatever. Use the Google Calendar for meetings and boring shit, use the physical calendar for what matters. The calendar will only be live until Monday the 18th of November, so it's getting pretty close to the now or never part. Even if you don't want one, it's nearly Christmas. I can't think of any Warhammer fan that wouldn't fucking froth this as a gift. Link is below. We actually still have a couple leftover 2024 booby calendars available for a massive discount, so if you wanted to check those out, then you can just slap them in on your order. Let's be chads, not virgins, guys and gal. Peace.